Did you know that an order of protection can actually exclude you from your own home? I'm Eliza Orlins, and I've been a career public defender here in Manhattan for the last 14 years. So any case that involves domestic violence, which isn't what you think it is, can result in the issuance of an order of protection, more commonly known as a restraining order. And if you reside with the person who is filing these charges against you, that can mean that you are excluded from your own home. And the thing that people often don't realize is that it's not, victim versus person being accused of a crime. It is the people of the state of New York versus person being accused of a crime. So there's this paternalistic practice on the part of prosecutors that means they ask for an order of protection even if the complaining witness says, there's no need for a full order of protection. I don't want that person out of my home. We got into an argument. Because domestic violence cases, it's mandatory arrest in New York. One of the most egregious situations of my entire career was a situation where my client, who was still a teenager at the time, was accused of cutting the cord that connected her mom's mouse to her computer. So something that is replaceable for $12 on Amazon resulted in criminal charges of criminal mischief, i.e. destruction of property, and an order of protection which was going to exclude my 16-year-old client from her mother's home, the only place she'd ever lived in her entire life, and she wouldn't have been allowed to be in contact with her mom. While I understand there are circumstances that some people feel need to be handled within our criminal legal system, that shouldn't have been one of them. This was a family dispute that should never have resulted in police intervention, let alone criminal charges, an arrest, prosecution. I mean, it is just so crazy to me. And then, of course, the consequences can be so severe for this family. So ultimately, it's up to the defense attorney to make arguments to the judge as to why a full order of protection is not necessary, but they have a lot of reticence to listen to those arguments because they worry, oh, well, if I don't issue a full order of protection and something were to happen, well, it's on me. That's how the judge feels. But the reality is, orders of protection aren't self-effectuating documents. They're just pieces of paper. They don't actually prevent someone from being harmed. And, there's so much more that we need to be doing to actually protect people, but it doesn't involve the criminal legal system. As always, please leave questions in the comments, follow for more, and share if you enjoy this content.